Hello, greetings. You're on to Augustine, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. And I'm here again, as my manner has always been, to give us daily updates about our Kringle Private Society. You know, now I'll be very quick. I'll go straight to the point, and now I'm going to actually address the Kringle Cash back office private blog and show us a few things, make one or two contributions, and that will be all. I think this will be one of my very short videos. And I think the administration is live. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be at my broadcast. Welcome, sir. And do stay tuned as I do my part to say a few things concerning our Kringle Private Society. So quickly, I will share my screen and then go into our content for today. There is a whole lot that has come up, and it's on the blog, which I'm going to also talk about very briefly. Now, I've actually gone straight to the blog. Now, I made a video about this, and making a video about this, I network interrupted me a number of times, you know. But I was actually trying to talk about those who are members in this our food subsidy. Now, the chairman is there, the treasurer is there, and the secretary is there. These people are wonderful, and I think it's beautiful. Now, these are the other members that comprises the committee to hold the system running. Now, I'll read this. This is actually generic, meaning that every food subsidy center that will be set up will comprise of this number of people, seven, and this content is there. So I think I should save time. We should do well to read through, but then this is what I just want us to look at. I'll talk about this. The committee was presented to the mass adoption team on Wednesday and was ratified. It's very important that all TVC members in Nigeria get the United for Food app and stay current on monthly or annual billionaire program fee payments and get 1,000 to do so within 50-mile radius. Now, if you haven't yet downloaded the app, do well to download the application. This is the application. You just go to your Google Play Store and then download this directly, you get it. So there are a few other things that was put up by the administration, which I want us to also look into, which is India. India also has their own. It's actually loading. I hope it loads. I hope network doesn't interrupt. It's taking a while. It's taking a whole while. Well, in order not to take so much of our time, now when we look into it, we also see India. India is also there, and their chairman is there, their treasurer is there, and the secretary is also going to be there. Okay, it has finished loading. I want to save so much of our time. Now this is it. Now this is Right. Sorry again for the network. Um. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Please, I'm so sorry about this network. Well, I think I've addressed the matter. And before I continue, I will quickly say check out the updates that has been dropped by the administration. I don't know if the administration is still live, but I'm so sorry about this. And I'll do my best to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Now, this is hello. Thanks for being on my broadcast. The power of the government in the hands of the common people. I'm going to talk about that shortly. And greetings from this side. You are doing great. Nice broadcast. More grace, bro. Thank you very much. And admin said bad network again. Ouch. Now that won't happen again. I believe that I'm being heard clearly. I don't know who is actually on my broadcast, if it's Brother Tindy or the admin, but I'll need a feedback to be sure that I'm clear, before I can continue, you know. So oh, beautiful. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. So let me go back. In fact, I'm excited, very excited that the administration is still there. I felt kind of bad the last time this happened. But I think I've addressed the matter. Now, the first one I talked about was Nigerian food subsidy. And I think I should address it again because now that my network is strong, I should quickly talk about it. Now, I said before that this particular set of people, I made a broadcast about it. Those of us who are my active members, who follow up on my broadcast, you would know what I've said. Now, these guys permit me to say that they are qualified to hold on to these positions. Now, I've been getting updates, I've been getting calls, and then people asking me that why weren't you in the food subsidy center? You've been active in the community. I'm so sorry, I didn't share my screen. I didn't share my screen. Playing a game of chess. Let me share my screen. Sorry. I need to share my screen. So let me share my screen so that we can see what I'm saying live. Now, this is it. I was talking about the three of them, and these guys are worthy to hold on to these titles. Now, I said that there were people who had been calling me and asking that, why are you not in the food subsidy? That you've been contributing actively to the community. Let me tell you something so that people would understand that you should count the costs before you begin to build your house. Now, I am going to feature in the TBC community on a professional level when the time comes. Now, these people are also professionals in their own level. You should also check your time to be able to checkmate if you can handle it or not. Now, this responsibility are in the hands of people who are dedicated to build the TBC community to where it's supposed to be on the level of the food subsidy. Okay, don't forget, a time will come. They are going to have departments for transport, departments for housing, department for power, and several other organizations, that has to do with, displaying a bit of your professionalism. I am going to also feature in that. Now, I am a registered engineer, and at this point, my work will not permit me to be able to attend to all of this at the moment. I am working based on what I know I can take part in. Now, over time, as we begin to subdue the economy and then replace it as an alternative, people will begin to see this and then I would come out to take part in matters that my time, my professionalism will play out when the time comes. Now, I addressed the Indian department too, and The Indian department are also doing well. And I must commend Saeed. Saeed is wonderful. This guy is wow. He has been able to build India to the point where India they are the ones leading in the food subsidy app. I think we should do well to download it using your Google Play app, you know, Google Play Store. Download it using this link. Now, the main thing I'm going to talk about now is this was the meeting we had yesterday. This meeting was wonderful, and I think we should do well to watch this meeting. Now, I wouldn't say I believe you should look through it. What are you missing in TBC? Do well to watch the video. The main thing I'm going to talk about, the thing that matters the most, is what will start playing out from next week, and that is life force assembly and assurance. We're going to do well to look into it. Now, I don't know, it's quite much, but I'm going to read it as fast as I can, and then after that, I think that will be all. So, life force assembly and assurance, we've taken time to talk about this matter from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and it was really wonderful. Now, if you have not been following up, do well to take part in this opportunity, because this is going to be what will open us for global adoption shortly. Now, we have been following up on this particular life force for over 2 years, and I think so far it has been wonderful. Now, this particular article will speak more about it, so do well to listen. This notice and form will soon be found within the KCBO dashboard. And I'm going to read out this. Now, filling out the short form below could lead you into the biggest thing that could ever happen in your life. You are being invited to form an assembly for either your country, state, province, city, town. Assemblies are lawful form of government by the people. Life Force has promised to support and to fund and support all official assemblies that get properly ratified in the Hall of Records. Now, you get to know more about it as we read. Now, by popular demand within the mass adoption team of the TBC community, we have taken this invitation to heart from Life Force, and will immediately gather our members into their respective areas to form assemblies out of our active membership. Bederick is also doing that. Nigeria has also started that, and thanks to the food subsidy that has been set up, and it's going to be overseen, or will be directed, masterminded by Professor Samuel Stevenson. Now, India will also be masterminded by Saeed, and it is open to everyone. It's not just limited to a few set of people. If you think you are in a position to gather assemblies, yes, gather yourselves together, because if you're able to get more organized, it's very likely that when fundings comes, you will use those fundings to help in growing our TBC community. Okay, so that said, let's continue. Funds will be issued directly to the assembly through the banking system from the Life Force, and the funds available are massive. Assemblies have power. Life Force has recognized the authority vested in properly formed assemblies. Fill out the form below to receive suitable guidance on how to form an assembly in your area, and this power can be yours. What are the requirements? Just your country, your state or province, your city and town. Those of us who hasn't taken part in watching, do well to watch this video. This video, we watched it live in our mass adoption meeting. It will explain in details what this assemblies is all about and what you stand to benefit. Now, the claim by Life Force, take note of this information. The claim by Life Force that the financial structure sitting above all central banks and governments has had a significant change in management is what makes funding the assembly possible. So it's on this ground that we will receive fundings as we form assemblies. Let's continue. The genocidemics and the population plan of the previous management has ended. Under the new management, a restoration plan is in place to return to humanity what is rightfully theirs. Freedom and self-governance will be restored and protected under this new management. Let's see this. Freedom and self-governance will be restored and protected under this new management. Not the government said, the government did, the government that. Every human being is sovereign, and every human being should be able to express their sovereignty within their own level or within their area of influence. They can come together and make things happen. That's where this assembly comes in, and we have to be as organized as possible. Don't expect the transition from tyranny to freedom to be a smooth process. Of course, the media war is still there. They would fight. But trust me, when victory has taken place, they would not easily consent, because all of their system has been based on tyranny all their lives. So they don't know any other thing other than fighting their way out, or killing to make sure that they achieve something. But we are organized, we are a peaceful movement. So we wouldn't need any form of violence. Very soon, humanity will understand what's going on. Let's continue. I have a whole lot. Let me read. Now, it should be non-violent on the part of the people as they peaceably assemble and use funds given by life force as needed to speed up this transition. Now, the lives of billions of people hang in the balance, and this is a call for urgency to assemble as quickly as possible. Every week that passes that the effort lacks organization will be measured in lives lost in the remnants of those that continue to press the genocidemic forward, which are the elites. This belief has a very high price that will be paid. And what is the price of disbelief? That's a question. Let me tell you, the answer is death. Because the genocidemic will, if not maim you or render you obsolete or make you infertile, it will kill you. So it is because you believe in the statists. Sorry, believe in the government, and you are a statist by nature. That's why you comply and then willfully sacrifice yourself as a sheep because you chose to be willfully ignorant. We are giving the information out. I hope you learn. So it is far better to believe and take action to save as many lives as we can. This is the assurance health card, which people are going to start having, only active members. And I want everyone to be active and let this thing happen. I want everyone to do their part, because myself, I will do the part I can. And I know that small little efforts coming together will become one big giant effort. As a way to prove to humanity what the intentions are of this new management, Life Force Assurance Health Card will be issued. Under this Life Force Assurance is the guarantee that all healthcare costs will be covered 100% by their funding, meaning that they will fund it. Everyone who takes part, any individual, maybe a medical doctor, whoever it is, as soon as he has rendered services to you, will be paid with the help of this lifeguard health insurance that will be given to every participant for free. That's the most important thing. Now, do well to look through. Whether you're an active or inactive member, you can have access to this private blog, provided you're a registered member in the community. So we are not separating between the active and inactive. This blog is open for all. Take notes. Membership is free. Providers of healthcare services will be paid immediately through the banking system provided by LifeForce. Assurance covers much more than insurance. And the best part is the people don't need to pay for it. Things like food supplements, massage, chiropractic, permit me, I'm not familiar with that word, and many more normally excluded products and services from the insurance industry are all included in the assurance program that will be offered by members of the community. So let's continue. We're almost through. Now, here in TBC, our active members will be given priority assistance in all that is needed to get access to assurance as quickly as possible. Imagine a time when TBC gets organized and the bulk of the members in the TBC community have access to this health assurance card. Don't you think it's going to be a plus to us as members of the community? I think it will be. It will speak is that our role as TBC is that of assistance, guidance, and information as we support life force towards bringing their offers to our active members. Our inactive members are not a priority at this time. It's up to each to decide if they value being active or not. So we are building our movement, we are building our active membership. Before the end of this year, we will get to our required numbers. We are going to fill out the mass adoption team this year. Sorry, we are going to fill out the core team this year. Yeah, we are also going to fill out the mass adoption team this year. Don't ask me how, watch how it's going to happen. Now, there is every tendency that between now and the first quarter of next year, the billionaire levels will be filled out because food subsidy centers will help in facilitating it. So are you still sitting down and watching? Well, it's all up to you. You will be the one to count the cost and you'll be the one to pay the price when we have finished setting up our structure. There will be no room for, I didn't know. There will be no room for, please replace me. I lost my position. Please replace me. Please, I want to be replaced, or I want to get back my position. Sorry, I want to get back my position. I was busy doing one or two things and then somehow I didn't know, I didn't have fundings. There will be no room for that. It is a system that we are building based on the principle called meritocracy. Count the cost. If you are qualified to be in the TBC community, to be in the core team, mass adoption team, billionaire level, time will tell. The choice is yours. I hope you choose wisely. The last thing I'm going to talk about before I call this quit, I think I've taken a while, right? Our numbers are gaining momentum, and it's a good one. Our numbers are gaining momentum. Now, looking at this, we are reducing at about 24 hours. By the time I'll be coming again tomorrow, this will become 713 million, and then this will be also some other things, but this will be 713 million. It means that every day we are going down by about 1 million. Isn't that wonderful? And these numbers are growing very fast. Well, the choice is yours. Remember that I said you will count the cost. And after counting the cost of missing out as being a billionaire, counting the cost as missing out from the core team, you will that opportunity. I am saying this because there's going to be an avalanche of demand that will be coming into the TBC community shortly. Please don't say you were not warned. Now, our promo is on. At this point, we're in 156 out of 1,000. Do your part to be party to this opportunity. I'll stop here. I think I'm through. There is so much that now let me see what the administration says. If it's something I need to address, yeah, I will. I'm still here. Thanks for that. Playing chess, playing a game of chess. That's the what do you call them? My network. But I think my network is now good. Not sharing the screen. I'm now sharing the screen. Now you are sharing it. Yes. Now this video made it to the blog. This video made it to the blog. Wow. I'm actually on the blog. I'm so happy. Not that I'm happy, but then I love expressing my mind as a broadcaster in the TBC community. And it's something that every broadcaster should do. I don't know why I love expressing my mind. Maybe I speak truth. I'm giving to truth. I love truth. And I am sickened by the wickedness and the lies out there. I'm tired of it. And if you are in the TBC community, you are not a truth seeker, well, the system will filter you out. The choice is yours. Make a good choice today. I think I'll stop here. So I want to say thank you very much, admin. You have been, I don't know, dedicated to following up on my channel. I love what you are doing. You are really encouraging me. Anytime I see you, I'm really encouraged. And I will continue doing my part. I will do my part to make sure that TBC gets to their destination. And I also hope that every individual will do their part so that we can gain global adoption. So I think the administration is saying show it. Now let me go to the Kringle cache under new private blog and disbelief. Yeah, this is, I think the administration meant that I should show this. Disbelief has a very high price that will be paid. The choice is yours. And I'm doing my part to make sure everyone sees it. I had bad network, but it has been addressed. Please, let us join forces and let TBC get to its global adoption. We don't look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually a means to an end. Bitcoin at some point will be replaced by the Kringle Private Society, medium of exchange. We are going to bring down the elite system. Listen, read my lips. We are going to bring down the elite system. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. I will stop by saying this. 2 days ago, I received a call from the United States. One of my friends, the person said that I used to going on with TBC. I was like, of course, I live with TBC and I would pass on TBC to my next generation. And the person was like, TBC, that you don't do that. TBC is actually a vain system. There are 13 families that they've always been ruling and they are going to continue to rule. So I don't know why TBC is actually wasting their time trying to build something that will take 200 years and are deceiving people collecting their subscription fee. And I said, stop that. Don't say that. You are saying something that is very wrong. For you to be able to lift humanity out of the morals of poverty, we need to build a formidable system and it will take some time. Do you like what the elite system are doing? The person said no. So why are you saying that the elite system are favorable and they are the ones that should maintain the system long term? That they have actually bred poverty on a global scale. They've been the ones to marginalize the rich. Create a huge variance between the rich and the poor. And they are still doing it. And last of all, they want to implement a genocidemic to depopulate the humankind. Do you think that's a better off system? The person said, well, there is nothing we can do about it. We just have to move on. I said, at this point, I want to stop talking to you. Stop discussing with me. You know what the person said last? Well, I still have some coins in my TBC wallet. When TBC finishes what they are doing, I can pay my admin fee and start using it. I laughed, but I didn't tell the person. Now, this broadcast, I'm saying it to those that will listen. By the time the person is ready to pay the subscription fee to start using TBC, as someone who crept into becoming a billionaire, the TBC coins will be no more. Why do I say so? Because meritocracy would have played out on the person. Let me show you what I mean. Meritocracy means the most worthy candidates are those that will hold onto the TBC coins. The most worthy candidates are the ones that hold on to the TBC coins. If you are not a worthy candidate, you can't hold on to the coins. This structure is based on meritocracy. It will not happen by accident. It will not happen by mistake. Now, I will end the broadcast, but before I end it, let me say this. Do well to watch this particular video. Apart from the fact that this one is on, after watching this, now there is a particular video that I've actually played. The world will not laugh at TBC billionaires. Now let's search for this particular video. Do well to watch it. The world will not laugh at TBC billionaires. The world will not laugh at TBC billionaires. It comes at a price. I'm just laughing at those who are looking at this system and they are thinking that their intelligence will play out. Well, your choice. I think I'll stop here. So I will end by saying thank you very much, admin. You've been wonderful. The video made it to the blog, and I thank you for featuring me once again. I am grateful. God bless you and bless everyone that watched the video. Please Remember to give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed. So till I come your way again, you remember it's a habit. By the grace of God, I will come again tomorrow. So it will be very. I said it will be a short video. It was network that made it stay this long. So please forgive me. All right. Cheers and God bless you all. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Bye.